good.
Yeah.
Another thing, wait, I had something on the tip of my head that I wanted to ask you. Um, Now, a lot of my friends have quit smoking, so there again, I'm like ostracized. But, I tend to like gravitate, towards like my ex husband smokes, so I find it like acceptable in that regard.
You bond with other smokers.
Yeah.
That's very common. I mean, you go where no one's going to look down on you.
Yeah.
And you're instant friends.
Yeah, we share. Okay, smoker, let's go out and have a smoke together. Yeah.
And a total stranger will give you a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, you can't go up to him and say, "Hey, can I have some of your McDonald's French fries and take them out?"
I like that piece of jewelry. Can I have one?
Right? Yeah, but with cigarettes, there is a sharing.
Yeah.
You don't see that with any other drug.
Right. No, you can't have my stash.
You can't. No heroin of mine. Right? So, when are you thinking you might want to do this?
I guess I'll have to get all of my information together.
Okay. Do your homework.
Right, do my homework and set up have everything available to me.
Okay.
And then maybe set up another appointment with you.
Okay.
And maybe, I don't know if that's like something that you'd be, willing to do with me, is to help me set a date. And
sure.
Then the next time I see you, progress, or maybe have like a diary or something. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. No, all those things are good. I mean, I think it will. Picking a quit date has been found to be really effective, and I know you had talked earlier, and then we'll end in just a couple minutes, but about like the willingness or the readiness, and a lot of my clients have shared with me that when they woke up that morning, they truly had no idea that was going to be their last cigarette.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they didn't have an exact date. They just decided it.
Or some of them didn't have an exact date, but more importantly was they just didn't know that was the day.
They didn't realize it. They didn't look at the calendar first.
Right. It's just like, you some people pick a quit date. Like January 1st is still the most popular quit date.
And wait, I'm sorry,
there's a smokeout date coming up.
Oh yeah,
you
know what? And I've never done that.
It's through the Cancer Society.
It's coming up in November. That's cool. I'll have to find out about that.
Yeah,
because it's like people who say, "I'm going to stop drinking on New Year's Eve after midnight. I'm not going to drink."
Yeah,
that seems to be like a false setting up of come on.
Actually, you would be amazed how many people do it.
Really?
Yeah, they really do. And smokers, and drinkers, they do. Yes, yeah.
Or setting up, what is that they say? It's the terminology, with old anxiety and letting go, I'm gonna not
like
even
a new
smoke.
Beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for you, it's it sounds like you really want to be prepared.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And yet, on some level, that it's going to be a lot of hard work for you because of you already know how anxious you get about a stash.
Right.
So you'd have to have a stash of Nicorette gum if you decide to use it. I mean, you'd have to have other stashes.
Yeah, and another thing that which sounds so vain, but the weight gain is like.
That worries you.
Yeah.
So if your doctor says it's okay with the Wellbutrin, we see very little, if any, weight gain.
Oh, really?
With the Wellbutrin, yes.
Oh, that's awesome to know too.
And the same with the Nicorette gum, because nicotine is an appetite suppressant.
Right. Just like
not
coffee
the cigarettes,
is.
The nicotine is. Right.
Yeah, or your chocolate and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just switching my addiction.
And that's if you decide you want to try a replacement therapy, and that's what we call it. And it kind of sounds from what you've described with your fear about, what it would be like of the withdrawal and everything like that. Well, why you don't have to do it that way? You don't have to go cold turkey.
Yeah, God, I don't think I could.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, 3 days was like 3 years, and
yes.
all I could think about, I was like obsessing about it.
Yes, yeah. So I think that I'm just a really big advocate of whatever is going to enhance the quality and the length of your life. And if somebody becomes addicted to nicotine gum, God bless them. They're still going to live longer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll do
true.
that. So we'll talk about the hypnosis a little bit more. You know, you'll talk to your doc. You'll do your research. You know, about programs and stuff. I'll give you any information I have, and we'll take it from there. But it's sounding like the quit date might be coming up fairly like within the next 2-3 months.
Okay.
I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a reasonable
get
thing.
to
So I don't
decide.
feel like I'm like, you know, it's going to be. I think gradually wrapping my brain around it will help. You know, before I just do. You know.
Yeah. Is it appealing, the thought of quitting with a group at the same time?
You know, I always love. I've been in other group therapies, and the feedback is really nice, and the support system is really good. Yeah.
So that really sounds like something to look into.
Yeah.
So that would be the Cancer Society. So we can look into that.
All right,
So,
great.
good.
Great.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming in. We'll set up another appointment and get our resources together. We'll take it from there. Okay?
And thank you for all the information. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.